Look, I can tell you as a transfer myself, when I transferred from Notre Dame to Oklahoma State, that every transfer who is a good player or started at their previous school, when they're sitting out, fans will say, like, man, you think this guy's good? Wait till you see the guy we got sitting out. That happens everywhere. Oklahoma had this crazy thing where they had a transfer sitting out Baker Mayfield. He goes and wins the Heisman Trophy. And then, like, you think he's good. Wait till you see Kyler Murray. Kyler starts his career at A&M after a historically great high school career, sits out, transfers, comes in, and even after signing the baseball contract, becomes a Heisman Trophy winner in his only year at starter at Oklahoma. When you transferred, could you have foreseen this happening? Did you like from the bottom of you're at A&M, you're starting as a freshman, and then you lose your job, you decide to transfer out to Heisman Trophy winner and a likely top draft pick? Could you possibly have seen this when you transferred?
I've said it multiple times. I'd be lying to you if I said no. I've always envisioned, ever since I was a kid, just no matter what sport it was, just for me, it always wanting to do something different, wanting to be different, do something that's never been done before. But as far as the transfer thing goes, yes, I would say yes. I mean, I envision all the success. Thank God, obviously, for the abilities, but. I had great coaches around me, great teammates around me that, obviously allowed me to do my thing. But, sitting behind Bake, all that stuff, I think that just helped me out, tremendously. And, winning the Heisman and having, the success we had was something that, I always knew we were capable of.
He joined me yesterday. He said if he runs, he'll run a 4.3.
I believe so. That's what I tell people when they ask me, what do they think I'll run? I think I'll run a 4.3. 4.3
in Indy or 4.3 in Norman? Because usually Indy feels like it's a little bit slow. You're like, no. Come down when I run on my home track. It's a little faster.
I think both.
You never lost a game in high school?
No, sir. Well, we lost the game before I became the starter, and then I never lost. So we lost.
Who'd you lose to?
We lost to Coppell at their place in the overtime. So I guess it was.
Wait, tell me the story. So you were the backup at the time?
I was the backup at the time.
What year?
Sophomore season.
Year?
Yeah, just moved.
Who's the starter?
My boy Oliver Pierce. He's a wrestler.
Okay.
I mean, the wrestling world may know who I'm talking about for sure. But so I was the backup. We go in to Coppell. They're a good team. Solomon Thomas. He was the big guy on their team.
Okay, wait. So you just moved there though, right?
Yes, sir.
From what high school?
Louisville, Texas. Louisville High School. Yeah.
And then, so how far a move is that?
Like 30 minutes.
So did you have to actually physically move? Did you actually physically have to move?
Yes, sir. Yeah. We had to move houses. Yeah.
And did you just move houses for because you were moving or for football?
No, just to move.
Okay.
I had lived in Louisville my whole life.
So you move.
Yeah.
And it's Cobb Hill?
Coppell. Coppell. Coppell.
Oh, Coppell.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
All right, sure, whatever. And so you go and you playing on the road and you lose in overtime.
Yeah, we lose in overtime, which was kind of the end of, okay, this kid needs to, he should be our starter. It wasn't the best game of Oliver's career, but I think he would, rather played better than what he did.
Okay, so he doesn't play well, and you're named the starter. You're a sophomore at the time. You weigh how much?
Shoot, I was probably maybe 170. Maybe.
No way you were 170.
Yeah,
how much are you now?
I was probably like 160 something. I was like 15 years old. I'm 200 pounds right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're 15 years old. You're 160, 170 pounds.
Yeah.
In playing like legit ball in Texas.
Yeah, no doubt.
And you're starting quarterback.
Yeah.
And you never lost a game.
Never lost a game. Well, so I mean, obviously I grew. Yeah, junior year and senior year. I mean, I got bigger and stuff. So, but yeah, sophomore year I was 15. I was little, or as far as weight and stuff. Yeah. So.
What was the closest you came to losing a game?
Oh, we. If you're from Texas, you know that's why the legend's it's kind of crazy because we had so many close.
What's the closest you get? What's the one where you're like, oh, here it comes to an end?
We were down 21. Was it the start of the fourth quarter?
What team?
17 or 21. DeSoto. DeSoto's another high school in Texas.
Yeah, I mean, what's the man's name? Played at Oklahoma State, running back. Played for the Lions and some other. He was DeSoto. DeSoto's got a good program. Yeah. I'll think of it. Hold up.
Well, no, Chris Lacey is receiver.
Well, Chris Lacey, but before Chris Lacey, You just keep telling the story.
Okay, yeah, no, us and DeSoto, we kind of had our, I don't want to say it wasn't a rivalry, but it became kind of a thing. You know, we met at certain times in the playoffs, but you know they never beat us. So, you know, I guess you can't call it a rivalry if you never win. You know? Tatum Bell was the guy I was thinking of. That's before your time. But yeah, Tatum Bell, Von Miller went to DeSoto. Yeah, Von. Yeah.
Marcus Murphy, Jalen Mills. Pretty good little. Patrick Creighton went there. Pretty good little program.
Okay.
So you're down 21 in the fourth quarter.
I think it was 21. There's videos on YouTube, stuff like that. We were down a lot, and then we'd just come back in crazy fashion. And I mean, in Texas, it's a huge deal. You got millions of people, you know, not millions, but thousands of people coming to high school games that, you know, I wish that every kid could, you know, go through what Texas high school football players go through at a good school, because I don't know, I feel like it's life-changing.
Kyler Murray joining us on the Doug Gottlieb Show on Fox Sports Radio. I would say life-changing is the opportunities that are in front. Now,
yeah.
I was told, like, look, you've always been a good baseball player, but last year you blew up. Last year it changed. What changed on the baseball field?
I think anybody who knows anybody who's played two sports as far as football and baseball knows that, you know, I don't spend as much time on the baseball field as all the other kids that play baseball year round. And for me, I think, you know, before this past season, I went up to Cape Cod in the summer and played up there. Obviously, the best of the best, you know, college baseball. Up there for the summer, and I spent like a month there, and for me that was really a confidence booster, just because, you know, like I said, you got the best of the best. It's a pitchers league. Pitchers are crazy up there, and to go up there and, you know, hang in when I'm not playing baseball, you know, as much as they are, really gave me confidence. And you know, we had a coaching change as well at Oklahoma, and you know, they just put faith in me and believed in me, and I think that's all I needed. And then, you know, this past season kind of just. I've always been good at baseball, but I mean, you go to college, it's a different level. You know, I went to A&M out of high school. I left right before the bowl season, so I didn't get to play baseball. So I hadn't played baseball in like a year and a half when I got to OU, and then I had to sit that year. So it had been a while since I played baseball, so it was a struggle to get back into it. But at the end of the day, it worked out.
Where's your heart?
I love both, and I mean that 100%. I've played both since I was 4 years old. I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but it'd be easier if I wasn't good, you know, at either way, you know, if I didn't feel confident myself in either sport, but I do, and it's tough.
Okay, so is it a financial decision? Like, what will tip the scales?
I don't want to say it's about. I don't think it's a financial decision. At the end of the day, I'm gonna have to make a decision on what I feel is best, and that's just what it comes down to. If
people say he's too small,
yeah, I've heard it. Yeah.
How do you combat that?
I've heard people say I'm 5'8", or you know, I've heard a lot of people just who have never seen me or stood next to me make these assumptions, which is fine. Obviously, everybody's gonna say what they want to say, but for me personally, I don't listen to it. You know, it is what it is. I mean, if you can play, you can play. That's how I see it. I mean, did Russell Wilson get this much scrutiny when he was coming out?
No, but he was a third-round pick.
Okay.
Right. It really comes down to he was a third round pick.
So for me, it's just because everybody's got him projected,
and now everybody's like, wait a second, we missed on Russell Wilson. We don't want to miss again, right?
I wouldn't want to miss on Russell Wilson.
No.
Yeah.
And that helps you. My thing is, and I've been saying this before everybody else. I was like, look, baseball's cool. You get a little money up front.
Yeah.
But then you're in the minors, and you don't make, even in the majors, you don't make money until year 5.
Yeah.
Right, and that's year 5 of playing in the bigs.
No doubt.
Whereas in the NFL, you make money right away, and you're in an NFL player right away, and you start your progress towards your next contract right away. And if you're a first-round pick, that's all guaranteed money.
Yeah,
and that has to at least factor in on some level, right?
I mean, I guess, but it's not for me. Like, I want to be. I'm gonna be happy with whatever I do. Whatever I do, I'm gonna be happy, and I'm not gonna look back. But you know, going into it, I think there's a lot that factor into the decision. But
are you gonna make it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I mean, there's people helping me.
I mean, I know you get your mom's here, you have your agent, you have people.
Yeah, people.
But at the end of the day, here's my only advice to you: is do what you want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I see you in this T-shirt here, right here.
Jordan T-shirt.
Yeah. We got a little gift card from Mizzen and Maine for you.
Mizzen and Maine is some good gear, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
Tebow wears it. Mickelson wears it.
Yeah,
J.J. Watt wears it as well.
Yeah, crazy, comfortable. It's funny.
I actually have this shirt. Just
you do?
Yes.
You do? It's funny because I had this shirt stashed away in the suitcase. We flew out this morning,
right.
But I opened the suitcase looking for I had a couple shirts from Mizzen and Maine, obviously, because I'm here with them, but. There's no wrinkles in it. You just get it out and you just don't even have to iron it.
It's also like, look, you're obviously stud athlete. It's also built for athletic builds.
Yeah,
right?
It's stretchy.
There's nothing worse than a dress shirt that you're
breathes,
like,
exactly.
It's built for some skinny dude.
Exactly. No, I hate being stiff in a dress shirt.
Mizzen and Maine, of course, you can pick up. It's Dallas-based performance clothing company, and we really thank them for allowing us to have some time with Kyler Murray. Kyler, everybody's pulling at you in a million different ways. Make the best decision, whatever you want it to be. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yes, sir. Thank you.